Hi, I'm Sherry Mumford with Stamping at Last. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm going to show you how I made this card using products from Stampin' Up's new Bird Ballad suite. So this card is going to be very quick and easy. I think it's a really beautiful card, and it looks very intricate, but it does not take that much time at all to make. I used one of the cards from the Bird Ballad laser cut tin. It comes with 12 laser cut cards that look like this. It comes with envelopes for each card with a little scallop. So those are really cute. It's all part of the Bird Ballad suite. So if you haven't seen the new catalog from Stampin' Up, this is a picture of the catalog. Here's where you see the tin with the laser cut cards, the Free as Bird stamp set, the stitched nested label dies. A very, very pretty suite. And of course, I love the designer series paper in this suite. I didn't even stamp that bird or those leaves. I just cut it right out of one of these pieces of designer series paper. And there are so many to choose from. There's so many choices with this paper. I absolutely love it. There's even some feathers, a page full of feathers in there. And I'm going to show you what pieces you'll need. For this specific card that I made, you'll need a piece of Pool Party, 5.5 by 4.5. Just whatever you want to cut out of the Bird Ballad suite or the designer series paper. Some scraps of Petal Pink cardstock and Pool Party cardstock, because you're going to cut these out with the layering circles framelets. That's what I cut this Petal Pink from, and then I cut the Bird Ballad with another one of the layering circles framelets. Then I used the stitched nested labels dies for this little piece. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm taking this piece of 5.5 by 4.25. I'm going to open the card and kind of lay it in there before I glue it. When I made my first sample, it seems a little bit too wide. So I'm just going to trim a little bit of that off of there, so it won't be sticking out the edge. Just a little bit. Perfect. And that should do it. Okay. Now I'm going to take my glue, just put a little bit around all the edges here. Oops, a little too much. Okay. And I'm going to lay this inside the card like that. And close it. Be sure nothing's, okay, it looks like it's going to be good. Then I just give some pressure around the edges. Okay. The next thing I did was I used Petal Pink paper, just find scraps, because you don't need a very big piece. This is like 3 inches by 3 inches. And I cut out my little scallop paper. And then I took another one of my layering circles dies and I cut out a picture from the Bird Ballad designer paper series. And I just picked a bird that I thought looked cute. And I'm going to adhere that to the scallop. Then I'm going to glue this to the front of my card, just wherever you think would be a nice spot for it. Like I say, this is a very fast and simple card. Sounds like the dog sees something outside. Then I used some Petal Pink and some Pool Party with the die cuts, with the stitched nested label dies. These are awesome. So I did one in each color. Then on the Pool Party one, I used one of the stamps from the Free as a Bird stamp set. And I picked Your Friendship Means the World to Me. There's lots of cute little phrases on there. And I stamped it right in the middle of the Pool Party one. Now the Petal Pink, I cut in half because I want just a little bit of a frame around it. So I just cut it right down the middle. It doesn't have to be straight because that part's not going to show. Then I put a little bit of glue on the back of this Pool Party one, the top and the bottom. Just enough to hold this in place. And just make sure part of the Petal Pink shows, just to add a little more color to it. Then the other one. Okay. Then I'm going to adhere this to my card with dimensionals. Sometimes I go overboard with dimensionals, but I want to be sure this stays really well. I'm sure probably 3 would have done. So wherever you think it'll look good on your card, I kind of put mine in this general area. And then, this doesn't look horrible, this little space there, but you could either put some flowers. I cut out some extra flowers from the designer series paper. Or if you have a big pearl, you could put a big pearl there on each side. But I thought the flowers just were really cute. So I'm going to put flowers on each side like this, just with a little bit of ink and a little bit of glue. It covers that up and it just makes it look prettier with something on the edge there. Like I say, fast and easy. A beautiful, elegant looking card, and doesn't take very long at all. If you liked this card and you'd like to order any of the materials, you can go to my blog at www.stampingatlast.com. I'll have a list of the supplies that I used, plus a link right to stampinup.com so you can order what you need. I hope you enjoyed today's card, and I look forward to stamping with you again.